Hey guys, today I was like, I really want to film, but I don't want to do makeup. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a makeup look for when you don't feel like doing your makeup. I feel like this could be something really good for like people that are going to work or school or whatever, just something kind of quick and easy for when you're not feeling like doing your makeup, but you want to do your makeup, you know? It's 8:30 in the morning. This is probably the earliest I've ever filmed, to be honest. Before we jump into the video, I just want to talk about some things. So you guys are probably thinking that I've gone a bit quiet on the Black Lives Matter movement and all that kind of stuff, and I just want to say that that really is not the case. I haven't posted anything to my social media for a little while, which is probably not good, but I have been working on some things behind the scenes. I've been trying to do my part by watching all of the fundraiser videos and stuff on YouTube, which I know isn't like anything to applaud, but I'm also trying to do my part, if you know what I mean. I think the most important thing now for me is to actually educate myself, because it's easy enough to post on social media and stuff, but I need to take this a bit further for myself, and I want to start to learn about I actually want to educate myself on the topic, and not just because we all know that police brutality is bad. We all know that George was murdered for no reason, and that heaps of other black people are getting murdered for no reason. But that's kind of surface level. That's like what obviously everyone is saying and everyone is telling you, and you know that that's happening, kind of thing. So I want to go a little bit further. So I've kind of been taken back from social media a little bit and trying to research and learn and go a bit deeper into it, so I can actually educate myself and learn more about it. I have seen this video going around, like the full face of black owned brands, which I think is such a good video idea, because I just think it's it's cool, because we need to not just be supporting their lives. We need to not be like, okay, you don't deserve to be murdered, but that's it. That's not enough. We see it everywhere. We see it's not just police brutality that is affecting these people. It's things like, even just the simplest of things, like makeup foundation ranges, not going into the deeper shades. That in itself is a form of discrimination and stuff, if you know what I mean. So just even the smallest things, do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense. It's early in the morning, okay? But yeah, I think it's a good idea that we start learning how to support them in other ways and stuff. So yeah, I've seen this video going around on YouTube. I'm actually in the middle of watching one right now, which is a fundraiser. SoJo Beauty Christy is doing hers, and I really recommend watching her video, because at the start she talks a little bit about it, and I think what she says is really good. She makes some really good points, and I just really love her as a person. I think she's amazing, and I love that she's using her platform. And yeah, just what she said was so spot on and so good, and she just has such a way of making her words make sense, unlike me. But yeah, I'm going to talk about this video, and I'm going to talk about why I'm not going to do it. So the thing with this video that most people are doing is they're turning it into a fundraiser, which is such a good idea. So all their AdSense money from the video goes to a charity or a organisation or whatever, and that's really good for people who are getting over 100,000 views. But for someone like me who struggles to make about 100, it just is not worth it for me to do that, because I feel like, to me, if I did the video and I said, okay, I'm going to make this a fundraiser, I feel like it would benefit me more personally than it would benefit the organisation, if that makes sense. So I feel like I don't want people to see me do that video and praise me and subscribe to me and follow me and all that kind of stuff, because they think I'm doing something good, if you know what I mean. Because the reality of it is, I make about maybe 15 to 40 cents on each video, kind of thing. So obviously that's, if people are like, oh my god, you're doing such a good thing, and then I'm only donating 40 cents, that's just not worth it for me, if that makes sense. I feel like that's more personal gain for me than it is for the organisation, and I feel like that really rubs me the wrong way. I would much prefer to support in another way. because the thing is, this just isn't like, I feel like for people who have the big following, you know, they've already got the following, they've already got the people who watch their videos religiously, and they already have the views and all that kind of stuff. So for them to do the fundraiser, it makes more sense because they're actually going to make a good amount of money to send to the organisation, whereas I would only make about 40 cents. And yeah, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I don't want, like, I feel like I would gain more out of it personally, and that just really rubs me the wrong way. This shouldn't be some trend to jump on, and this shouldn't be something that people are like, oh my god, like SoJo Beauty put up a black owned makeup brand video, she's such a good person. Like, that isn't why I would do it, and I don't want that to happen. And I feel like that would be okay for like that kind of speculation if I could put like my money where my mouth was, if that makes sense. If people were thinking that, and then I could also donate like $1,000. I feel like that would be okay then. But if they're saying all that stuff and it seems like I'm getting more personal gain than the organisation is, that just doesn't make it okay for me. If that makes sense? I don't know. Hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. It's the same as the, I put up a Black Lives Matter video, and it just went for the amount of time that George was being kneeled on. 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And I turned monetization off on that because I just wanted it to be fully about him. You know, it would have been the same thing if I had have turned the ads on. I feel like it would have made the video a lot more impersonal, but also it would have made like 40 cents, and it just, do you know what I mean? I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Anyway, what I've decided to do instead is, instead of counting on like my AdSense or whatever, I'm going to actually, I've asked for your recommendations on Instagram, and I think I'm going to do a haul instead. So black owned makeup, body care, skincare haul, which I think will be cool because obviously I'll be using my money to support them and their business. And then also you guys will be able to see the products too, if that makes sense. And then in the future I think we'll do, you know, full face of black owned makeup brands or whatever, like in the future when my AdSense is worth it, if that makes sense. But I feel like the whole, I can justify and I can do that and feel right about it because I'll know that I have supported these brands already by spending my money there. Does that make sense? I hope that is making sense to you guys. I'm really sorry if I'm just making no sense at all. But yeah, make sure you comment all of your favourite black owned makeup, skincare, body care brands down below, especially indie ones. I mean, I feel like we all obviously know about like Fenty Beauty, but I want to know about some indie ones, you know, some boss babes. No, I feel like that's related to multi-level marketing. I want to know about like some, you know, some people that are really like killing it out there and striving and working towards their goals, and I want to help their brand out, you know? So yeah, let's get into the makeup. I'm sorry for the huge rant, but I just wanted you guys to know that I haven't just posted on Instagram and been like, cool, done my part, see ya. I have been doing so much behind the scenes, and actually I don't want to talk about this because I don't want to cry, but I watched Kendall Ray's video last night about a black, I don't know if you would call him a boy or a man. I'd say man. I think he was 20. His name was DJ, and he was a 20-year-old man. And I just, it's just like so unfair what is happening. But yeah, if you want to know more about that story, go check out Kendall Ray's video. Hers is also a fundraiser, so all of the money goes to, you know, an organisation and stuff. But yeah, let's get into the makeup before I get too emotional. Okay. So yeah, today I'm doing I don't want to wear makeup, but I want to wear makeup video. So obviously I've done my eyebrows. I just used the Anastasia Dip Brow, the Anastasia Brow Wiz, the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and then the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So I'm not going to do any eyeshadow today because I don't want to. And today I'm going to use the Revolution Glass Skin Primer. So I'm just putting this all over my face, and then we'll rub that in. I really enjoy this primer, it's so nice. Oh, another thing I wanted to say is I really want to look more in my own backyard, if that makes sense, and learn about the treatment of Aboriginal people and stuff, because that is obviously a big issue in Australia, and it's something that I have never really, I don't know, like, I really hate to say this, but I'm going to be honest because I feel like there's no point lying about it, and it would be an injustice in itself to lie about it, if that makes sense. But, you know, I've obviously always learnt about, you know, slaves and all that kind of stuff, and how obviously, like what Australia did to the Indigenous people, like right at the very beginning, if that makes sense, like when they first ever came, and, you know, made them slaves and stole their children and all that kind of stuff. But I never really took the initiative to learn about what's happening now, if that makes sense. And I really hate to say it, that the George Floyd thing is what has sparked this in me, and I really, really hate to say that because it's taken way too long. It really has, but I'm here now and I'm ready to learn, if that makes sense. And so I really want to learn as well also what's happening, you know, in my own country. So yeah, I'm really looking more into that, and I think, yeah, like, I feel like I stopped supporting Australia Day. Like, we haven't celebrated it for a very long time. I remember we used to have barbecues and stuff, but then I feel like it more came out. I feel like we haven't celebrated it in the, like, last maybe 5 or so years, and I feel like each year more people come out and say we should change the date, and I really think that that would be a very good step in the right direction, because it just doesn't make sense to me. Because obviously, like, it'd be like, say if, I don't know, say if you had like a, I don't know how to, like, I don't know, say if like you had all of your family die on a certain date, but then instead of people remembering that on that certain date, they threw a party and celebrated something completely different. Like, that would just never sit right. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like it's the same. Like, we can just easily change the date and kind of make things nicer for people. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously it's never going to fix everything, but it's a start, and I feel like, you know, that's something I really want to look into, more petitions and stuff like that for that, because I think that would be a good step in the right direction. Anyway, I need to get into makeup. Okay, for foundation today, I'm going to take the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I really enjoy this. See how it goes with my sponge. I'm still unsure about this sponge because the first time I used it, I really liked it. And then I used it with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer, No Filter Foundation, and it looked awful. So I don't know if it was the foundation or the sponge. But see, I feel like it's working nice with this, so. And I'm also going to put this over my eyelids, just so everything on my face matches, you know? I really can't wait until I have the following that, you know, where I can do the AdSense thing. I think that'll be really nice, and because I upload so often, I feel like, you know, I could even do a thing called like Charity Tuesday or something like that, where whatever video I do, the AdSense goes to a different charity that week. I think that would be like a really nice thing to do, because most YouTubers only upload maybe 3 times a week, so they might not be able to afford that, but I'm uploading every day and I really enjoy that. And I feel like, you know, if I was making, say, like, I don't know, $100 off each video, you know, that'd be like $700 a week, do you know what I mean? Oh my god, my camera's going flat. Great. Right, I'm going to finish blending out my foundation and let my camera charge, and then I'll be back. I only let it charge for like 2 seconds. I don't know, like, I can't let it charge for too long, otherwise everything's gonna crease and my foundation's gonna dry, my concealer's not gonna go on. Anyway, so I'm gonna quickly conceal with the Hourglass Vanish Concealer in Cotton. I tried this concealer the other day and I didn't notice anything amazing about it, so I'm interested to see what I think of it. You know, use it a little bit more. I feel like it looks quite nice today, actually. I used it with my Hourglass Vanish Stick last time, and I feel like my Vanish Stick is just already so perfecting that maybe I just didn't notice a difference, kind of thing, you know. Yeah, I feel like that looks really nice. I feel like my skin is looking really pretty. So I do like that, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna set my face and I'm gonna set my concealer actually with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm gonna use cream blush and bronzer today, so I won't set all of my face. I'll just set where I put my concealer and also my eyelids because they're gonna crease. Okay, so for my cheeks today I have the two Fenty cream products. First one I have is the bronzer in 03 Mishinato or whatever it is. I can't say, I don't know, I'm really sorry, but it looks like this. So I'm going to use that today to bronze. I really like this bronzer. It's so nice and it's just such a beautiful, like, natural looking bronzer. I don't know, it's just really pretty. It's very buildable. I feel like I've messed up here by putting so much on to start with, but that's fine. Blend it out. And I just feel like it looks really nice when you're not wearing like much else. Like any eyeshadow and stuff. I finished Kath and Kim last night. That is, I'm so sad. I don't know what to do with my life. I feel like it's just such an easy show to watch, you know? I like shows like that are just kind of don't have any like emotional attachment, because I get way too emotionally attached to TV shows. That's why I could never finish Grey's Anatomy, because it was just like I honestly left feeling heartbroken every time that I watched it. So I don't want to do that. I take on people's problems way too literally, so. Alright, and then I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in 09 Cool Berry, and I'm just going to take a very light amount of this because it's a very dark shade, but it looks absolutely beautiful when you do it. Just sheer, see, that is stunning. And I'm just gonna can't tell me that doesn't look absolutely stunning. So pretty. Okay, I'm going to set the rest of my face now with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, just to lock all of those creams in. And I'm taking this because I don't want to put anything with coverage over it, because I don't want to lose any of the bronze or anything. So this will just all set it down and not overtake it too much, you know? I'm gonna give one last pat over my eyes just to make sure they're fully like locked in. And I just feel like my skin just looks so beautiful and so natural and so perfected. Alright, before we go any further, I'm just gonna quickly do some mascara. Actually, now that I've set my face, I'm gonna charge my camera for a little bit because nothing else is gonna crease or whatever. Then I'll come back, we'll do some mascara and stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight, and I'm gonna take my Benefit Dandelion highlighter. I don't know why I've still got that in there, but anyway. So this is the Dandelion Twinkle. I really like this. It's so beautiful for something natural, like, oh, it's just so stunning. It's such a nice formula and just gives the prettiest glow, and just I feel like it doesn't look like you're really wearing highlighter. It just looks like, you know, lit from within. I love it so much. And I think you can also use this to set your whole face, I think. Yeah, you can set your whole face with it for a soft luminous sheen, it says. And I'm just going to put this where I would normally highlight. And I'm also going to take some and put it on my inner corner just to bring some attention to the eyes as well. Because obviously there's nothing on them. We don't want them to get lost on the face. And I still need to put mascara on and stuff. Oh my god, my eyes are creasing so bad. But I set them. I feel like maybe I didn't set them fast enough, to be honest. I feel like this isn't really working out for the eyes because it's just not globby enough for the eyes. Let me get something else. I'm gonna actually take the Jacqueline Hill loose highlighter in Extra. This will work. Yeah, that's it. That's better. I feel like that looks really, really pretty. And I might just run some on the brow bone as well. This is such a beautiful shade. Okay, I feel like that looks really nice. Alright, now I'm going to take my Benefit They're Real mascara primer. And then I'm going to take my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and use that as well. Oh my god. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go do my hair. I'm probably just going to put it up in a bun, to be honest, and just straighten the sides. And I think I might take a gloss for today. And then I'll be back. Okay, so I just went in with the Jeffree Star, the gloss in Legends Only. I feel like my eyes look so small, so you could definitely add on some false lashes, but today I just didn't want to, and I want to be able to feel pretty without having to wear false lashes, if you know what I mean. I really like the way my skin looks. I think this looks so beautiful, and yeah. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like this is definitely something that I could wear to work, and I feel like it doesn't take too long. I mean, I'm rambling on, so it took me a little while longer, but yeah, if I wasn't, I feel like I could definitely get this done in like 15 minutes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.